By the end of this week, there are set to be 8 billion humans covered across this earth.
Damn, man. Shout out Nick Cannon. Shout out Elon Musk.
Shout out Future.
Shout out Future. Shout out
NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy.
We probably shouldn't even mention him. Now he wants to f us up.
Shout out Ocho Cinco.
Absolutely. Who are we thinking about?
Shout out John and K plus 8.
Damn it. I was just about to say John and K. Damn it. All right, I think we can go ahead and get into it.
Let's get it, man.
We in the building. It's Thursday. It's episode 190 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick in the building.
Yes, sir. Jakari, we here in the building.
All right, let's do it. How you feeling?
Feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. I had a great week. It's Thursday, man. Episode 190. I feel you what you said, man. Like just coming. I think because we had that break like we talked about, and I think it's fucking with our schedule a little bit, bro. If I'm being honest. You feel kind of off just because we had that break a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know if you feel the same way. Us taking that off is like when you have a Monday off of work or off of school and then you come back and you only have 3 or 4 days left in the week. So it's like, what day is it really? Yeah. Like when you get to the weekend, it kind of came up on you quick. Yeah. I'm kind of off this week because of the Thursday pod.
Yeah, man. We missed, Thursday last week. So coming back to the following week, it do feel kind of weird, but we here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give y'all our best product, of course, always. But I'm feeling great, man.
We are the best. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the Rise and Grind podcast.
We could only give you the best because that's what we are.
No lies told, bro.
Our worst pod is the best.
But nah, man, I'm feeling good, bro. Like I said, the week has just been cool, man. I'm looking forward to the weekend just to relax, kick back. But I've had a great week so far. Overall, I don't have nothing like big that's happened, but it's just been a cool, kind of mellow week. Daylight savings still kind of fucking me up, bro. It's getting dark at 5, 6 o'clock. I don't
that's
like that.
That's adding into it too.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, bro. I think that's why the energy is kind of like off. But I still feel great, bro. Like I said, the week has just been cool, just an average week, but I'm feeling straight. How you feeling?
Like I said before, I can't lie. The pod and you adding in daylight savings does bring some more clarity to things on why I might be feeling a little bit off. But as it pertains to my attitude, my mental health, how the week is going, sitting at Thursday, I'm having an amazing week. Mm-hmm. It's a really, really, really good week. I feel like the week's gone by pretty quickly. I've gotten a lot done. We've gotten a lot done. We've had donations rolling in all week from the Rise and Grind Thanksgiving basket giveback. Mm-hmm. We've actually gotten with our partner. Our partner will be YMCA in Fort Worth.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, partnering with them to make sure some families are taken care of in Fort Worth this year.
Yeah, bro. It's just amazing. Like it's nothing more that I can really just say. Like I'm just super grateful just to even be in a position to do something like this.
Absolutely.
But outside of that, like I want to just speak on the donations part because we kind of talked about this before. We've been texting all week just looking at the numbers as they steadily increase, and I just want to say like
y'all put on.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all been putting on. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
The listenership, the viewership, the social media following. We've only had, today is the last day for donations. So it's November 10th today. If you guys still want to put in a donation, today is the last day to do that. We're going to make sure the arrangements for baskets are taken care of every day after that. But in the 6 days that we've taken donations so far, we've gotten a hell of a lot of love. Like I didn't even expect what we had coming in. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's why I say I'm just grateful for it because, we was talking over the week. We was texting just, like I said, as we get the notifications that the donations are coming in, we see it. And I had to just take a step back and really just, like, appreciate the moment, bro, because when we had this idea months ago, of course, we knew that we were going to do our part.
This was probably in April, May.
We knew we were going to do our part regardless. Yeah. Even if we didn't get donations, we were going to do our part. But
absolutely.
Just to see the donations come in, that just speaks to our listenership, like you said, the support. Like I'm grateful, bro. Like I never could expect to be in a situation where I could do something like this, where we could do something like this.
Absolutely.
And to see the support, like it's just amazing. Like I told you, we was texting. I was like, nigga, I'm finna shed a thug tear, like for real, because I'm still like sometimes, bro. Like with the pod, I be having to like
step back.
Yeah, I be having to pitch myself like, damn, people really tune in twice a week.
We're really in the moment,
and it's just like. I'm just Jakari, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I just be like, fuck, bro. Like, it's amazing, though, so.
It's getting a little bigger for us, though.
Nah, facts, bro.
We stepping out of just Jakari.
Yeah, you know. But I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful.
I'm hella grateful, and I'm continuing to be grateful. That's the reason why we're doing the give back.
Mm-hmm.
We want to show our gratitude for everything that's been going on the entire year. We want to put that towards something, and not just ourselves. Yeah, so, like I said, it's still going on for the day. Mm-hmm. Something I even said on my social media yesterday was something I wanted to let the listenership know. A lot of people were asking, because I was saying on social media, even $1, $2, $5, whatever. It doesn't matter what you put in. Just, if you want to give. People are asking what their $1 would be able to contribute. I was saying on my page, $1, if you think about it in a canned goods stance, you really just put vegetables on the table for somebody for Thanksgiving. Like, I don't want people to think that, like, yeah, I put $1 in and I just helped out. You partnered with us and put food on the plate for somebody this year. It's not a small thing. Everybody that put something in, we hella appreciate. Our gratitude, our thanks go to you guys, because y'all put food and a Thanksgiving on the table for people that would not have without you, without all of us.
Yep.
So shout out y'all. Shout out the Y. We'll be connecting with them soon. Shout out. Pat yourself on the back, Corey. Shout out you, man. Real talk. We said we were gonna get this done. We got this taken care of effectively. We only accepted donations for about a week, but it was very sufficient.
Yeah, bro. Like, just once again, man, like I said, not to just beat a dead horse, but we're just super grateful just to be in a position to do this. Like we said, to give back, for the support, for all the donations, man. Like, when we had the idea, of course, in our heads, like every time we have an idea, we think it's the greatest idea in the world. But when shit actually happens in front of you, it's a different feeling, So, of course, at first, I would have never thought we would have had the amount of donations that we have gotten. But when you see it, it's just like, damn, bro, you just have to appreciate the moment. You have to step back. You have to be grateful. So, once again, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's donating. Even if you didn't donate, if you just tuning in and listening, thank you for the support. Like, this is what we do. Without your support, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't even make things happen. So, I'm just appreciative of the moment, bro.
The last thing I'm going to say is, because I know everybody hasn't done a community service event. If you've been in school, you remember having group projects. Sometimes there's group projects that you let the rest of your group just take over and they do most of the work while you really just coast. And then there's some that you actually take part in. When you actually take part in the entire group project, it feels good once it's done.
Yeah, you feel
any project that you do, it feels good once it's done. I don't know what it is about the holidays or about community service give back. Starting from ground zero and building the entire thing and getting it done, it feels good as fuck. We felt that with the give back in 2020 that we did with Toys for Tots. And I feel like we're feeling the exact same way. I actually feel more with this. This was more of grassroots type shit. Like, I really fuck with it.
Yeah, bro.
And next month we're going crazy too. We're going crazy for Christmas too.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, because we're going nuts for Christmas.
Hey, man, the Rise and Grind podcast, bro. Like, what else can I say, man? But,
yeah, we're going to put on for Christmas.
Yeah, man. But once again, just thank you, man. We super grateful, bro.
Absolutely. Speaking of Christmas, there was only one thing I wanted to get into before we started shit, Kari. There's this really viral list of not a list. There's this really viral picture of Santas It looks like it's either a TJ Maxx or a Home Goods or one of those types of places.
Ross.
Tuesday morning, something like that.
Right.
And they're showing two different Santas. There's a black Santa, there's a white Santa, and there's a list of names that each Santa's holding. Mm-hmm. But the discrepancy, the controversy, is that the names on both of these Santas are different. Do you want to take one and I'll take one?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. Which one do you want to take?
It don't matter.
All right, I'll take White Santa.
Okay.
Some of the names on White Santa, I see Liam, Miles, Elizabeth, Thomas, Samantha, Tyler, Paul, Daniel, Mary. Why they get the Bible names? Damn it.
Interesting.
Patrick, Mindy, Christian, Charlotte, Ethan, Rachel, William, Andy, Michael.
Great names.
Great names.
Super great names.
Super great names. Nothing to hate on.
Great names when you go into a job interview, right?
Absolutely. That was White Santa. Like, so that was all of the names that were he checked those lists. Or he made the list and he checked it twice.
Yeah.
That was his nice list.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we go to Black Santa's nice list?
Is this the naughty list or is this still the nice list?
This is the nice list. Oh, I hope this is the fucking nice list. You better not give Black Santa the naughty list.
For sure, man. But on the black side, we got LaShawn,
Oh shit.
Dwayne, Terrence, Quinn, LaToya, Sebastian, Joseph, Damien, Taylor, Kayla.
No, I'm mad at Terrence. I'm mad at Terrence.
Nia, Alexis, Grady. I thought Grady was like
Brianna. Oh boy.
Bree for short.
Grady.
I thought that was actually a white name, to be honest with you.
No, I'm thinking about Grady from Sanford and Son.
Oh shit.
Nia.
They did that on purpose.
LaShawn. Yo, what's going on here?
Dwayne.
The
way it's spelled. That's the thing. They spell it like Lil Wayne.
There's a couple of names that are really getting me. LaToya. Mm-hmm. Damien.
Yep.
Damien for sure.
For sure. Especially the way it's spelled. With an O-N, not an E-N.
Mm-hmm. Kayla.
Come on.
You know how many Kaylas we know?
I know.
Oh my! Shout out Kayla.
Kayla, I love you.
Okay. Terrence. That LaShawn is the fucking kicker.
LaShawn is the one, bro.
And they stuck Nia on top because that's the nice black name.
Nia.
Oh gosh. You think of Nia Long, you just see Nia Long running up the street in that fucking Friday jumpsuit. Like, it's nice with Nia.
That's funny, bro. But no, this is crazy though. I really want to know the exact
this
story.
Is fucked up. This is crazy.
I really want to know where this shit is being sold because somebody is buying that, but like, how can you really sell this, bro?
I actually don't know how they're able to get this off. I'm trying to double check right now if anybody's seeing where this is being sold. Nobody's saying it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane though. We're stepping into the holiday season. Mm-hmm. It's only November. As soon as Halloween was over, all I saw was Christmas shit. Like, I don't really watch too much TV. Went over to mom's, went to the barber shop, was getting my hair braided. Nothing but Christmas shit.
Yeah, November 1st, bro. People already got their Christmas lights up. You got your Christmas shit up yet?
Fuck no. I know people that already have their trees up, though.
Yeah. Is there really, like, let me ask you, do you think you should wait until after Thanksgiving, or is it okay to start, like, early November?
What I would say is, me, myself, I put my shit up the day after Thanksgiving. But I feel like the month of November does start technically the holiday season for people. So I'm not mad at you if you put your Christmas tree up in November. Now, this is what I will say. I don't want to see your fucking lights outside in November. If you put them up, put them up. I don't want to see them lights turned on. Don't turn them on.
Nah, people already got that
Don't
shit
turn them the fuck on.
Why not?
Because it's not Christmas time. I don't want to. This is still orange, brown, red, orange type of time. Fall. Like, even through November, this is harvest color type of shit. I don't need green, red boxes of toys outside that are lit the fuck up. Santa and the fucking sleigh and shit. It's not snowing yet. It's not time for that.
It's not winter.
Now, I will rock around the Christmas tree the entire holiday season. We can play the holiday songs all season. I'm good for that. I don't mind that at all. But not with the lights. Cut that out. I feel like Christmas time is very special. I mean, it is to me. It's my favorite time of year. So like, don't spoil it. Sorry, guys. How do you feel?
Good. I mean, like my people, bro. So like, we always waited till after Thanksgiving. So I'm kind of like on that as well. But I don't really, if people, because I know a lot of people started November 1st. Like I saw people was posting, they already had their trees up, they already had their lights up, all type of shit. So if you want to start November 1st, that's fine. But I think we should enjoy Thanksgiving. Like I really enjoy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the Thanksgiving holiday. Don't get me wrong. I understand what Christmas is. I know the tradition, things like that. But I feel like people overlook Thanksgiving sometimes, and I'm like, Thanksgiving is really an important holiday as well. So I can understand you like being upset or thinking people shouldn't put up lights, because it's like, bro, let's appreciate Thanksgiving, and then that next month, let's move on to Christmas. But do what y'all do, man. Just as long as you're enjoying the holidays, that's all I'm gonna say.
No cap.
It's a special time.
Well, I'll save the Thanksgiving questions for a later pod when we get closer towards Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because I definitely had some that I was about to get into, but
It's when you get into them low vibrational plates.
yeah, like low vibrational plates. We never got into that. We'll get into that when we get into the Thanksgiving shit.
For sure.
But let's go ahead and get into the music. Are you ready to hop into this?
Let's do it.
We got a big music night headed on Friday.
No cap, bro. Like this is one of the biggest releases of the year. I'm gonna just say that, like weekends of the year, as far as like music, things that's coming out. That's a lot of music that's coming out this Friday.
And the thing about it is, even if we don't have, I mean, we have some of the biggest in rap dropping, but even if who's dropping isn't the biggest in rap, their drop is very important right now for a specific reason. Let's start with Nas and Hit-Boy, King's Disease 3. This is one of those, the biggest in rap drops.
Yeah, this is, gonna be in the conversation for rap album of the year, even though it's
Immediately.
coming out November.
Immediately.
It's Nas, it's Hit-Boy. We know what the first two have done. The KD1 won a Grammy. KD2 was nominated but didn't win. Was it nominated the second one?
KD2 was nominated, but it didn't win. I think Tyler won.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But KD1 won rap album of the year.
It won rap album of the year
Rap album.
2020.
For sure. But now, you know what I'm saying, we're on number 3. Nas has just produced, bro, like super crazy the last 3 years. We keep saying it. I'm going to keep mentioning it. You always say he's the best rapper in the game right now. This nigga has just gotten better in his later ages. He's in his 40s and he's rapping like he just found out how to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing to see somebody who started in the 90s. And like we mentioned before, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we know the Illmatic. We know you said it before. That's arguably could be, niggas' favorite, the best rap album of all time.
It is arguably the greatest rap album of all time.
And that was 94?
94.
94. We are in 2022, and this guy is still in the discussion for the best albums of the year.
And for best rapper out. Like
I don't need to say any more.
Yeah.
Like, what are we even talking about?
It's really one of those things, like Cari said when he was introducing the whole topic. The moment it drops, it's going to be a contender for album of the year. Before niggas give it a full listen, it'll be a contender for album of the year. Just because it's Hit-Boy and Nas. They've proven themselves 3 times over with this.
Yep.
It's to the point where they could really drop King's Disease 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 because proof's in the pudding at this point. And this nigga's in his 40s, damn near 50s at this point, rapping like he has, like he didn't put 8 or 9 albums worth of his life into shit. Like, how much do you have to talk about, nigga?
What's left to give us, bro? You said it before. It's like, how much can you give us about Queensbridge, bro?
And cigars.
Like, we know. It's like, damn, we know it all. I feel like I've been there. Like, I lived there. Like, I grew up there. You know what I'm saying? But once again, man, like, I just hope that we appreciate this music, bro. I cannot wait to hear Nas and Hit-Boy. Like, we talked about Drake and 21 Savage. You want to get into them a little bit later, but outside of that, I don't know if I've been super more excited for an album to drop this year outside of King's Disease 3, bro. Like, Nas is really just like that. I don't think people are really like realizing it because he's older, because he doesn't, he's not one of the new guys who's making like noise in social media. Nas doesn't make a lot of noise. He just produces in his raps. And like, if you're not listening to it, then you won't understand.
What do you mean?
Like, if niggas not listening to Nas, like, Nas is not somebody who's gonna be in social media making a lot of noise on the headlines. You gotta listen to the music to really know what's going on.
And I still feel like these days, even in his great albums, there's a lot of shit Nas still needs to open up about that he never has opened up about. That he could really, really, really have one of the greatest albums of all time when he finally decides to open up about all that Khalees shit.
I was just about to ask you.
He's never
talking about Khalees.
He's never talked it. And
what about the album with the dress? What was the album called?
There were some bars and a couple of songs, but it never addressed everything. Now there was some allegations from Khalees.
Yes.
None of that was ever talked about. Nothing. I mean,
but my thing is with the first two, he wasn't even on that type of rap. So do you think he does that on 3?
He could. I mean,
I know he could, but I'm
Car
like,
85, things like that.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't know. I just felt like he was just on some boss shit as far as like when he stepped into the King's Disease era. I feel like Nas was just on some like empire shit. Like let me rule the world. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. But regardless of what he puts out, like I said, I'm just super excited for this drop. I love Nas. Of course, we love Hit-Boy. I think Hit-Boy is probably the best producer in the game right now as well. And then you pair him with, somebody who we think is definitely one of the best rappers out in the game right now. You can only get the best product, bro. So I'm definitely looking forward to hearing this. Like, I can't wait to hear King's Disease.
And I feel like even though they're kind of on the same tip, but they have to be because they carry the same name, King's Disease 1 and King's Disease 2 differ.
They do.
So I want to know how this is going to differ, because Magic was completely different than King's Disease 1 and King's Disease 2.
Dog.
But I expected it to be because it wasn't an installment of King's Disease.
And they just dropped it on us out of nowhere. Like, we weren't even expecting it. But that's another thing, though, with Magic. Like, I always kind of forget about that because it just came out of nowhere. But Magic is only like 9 songs and still could be the best project like of the year. It came out last year. That shit was like arguably one of the best projects that came out for the year. And it was only 9 songs, like an EP kind of, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was basically just like some, here y'all go, let me just throw this out, just hold y'all over until the next tape comes out.
I didn't give Magic the love that I should have gave it. I mean, I loved it still because of course I ran it through 2 or 3 times, but I don't replay it like
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, I love Magic. I'm gonna just say that.
We can go ahead and move on. Meek Mill, he's dropping an album, Flamers 5. I'm not aware of his Flamers.
Me neither. Is this a mixtape?
Installments.
Yeah.
I mean, they said that it was going to be a full-length project that he was dropping. So, I mean, we just let that go as an album. But I'm not aware. The reason why I said this one was important is because niggas, of course, he dropped last year. But niggas have been waiting on Meek Mill to drop something all year.
Yeah, and with Expensive Pain, there was a lot of controversy that came with that album. Even though it was a pretty good album, he just didn't have those hits like he had with Championships in 2020. Or was that 19? 18. 18 is when Championships came out. But, he had the hits on there. He had What's Free. He had some other songs on there. The Drake song that he came back. What was this shit with Drake, bro?
Back home smoking lit, going bad. That's what it was.
Right. So he had those hits, but for the 2021 album Expensive Pain, it was still good, but he just didn't have the radio hits and all the glamour behind it, so it didn't sell well. So a lot of people really slept on Meek Mill.
Outside of Going Bad, though, I feel like that was his. Championships. That was his biggest album. Expensive Pain is his biggest album.
You think Expensive Pain is the biggest?
Outside of Championships.
Oh, okay, of course. But still,
I feel like this was a really big album.
Yeah,
I think he did almost 100 or
but like
it.
A lot of people, just because it didn't have those hits, it didn't have the Jay-Z features and the Drake features, a lot of people really slept on it. But I think with this album, hopefully Meek gets back into that Championships bag. Like, I don't even know what to expect for this. Like you said, Flamers, I'm not aware of that compilation project, whatever. But hopefully Meek gets back to, you know, rapping like how Meek raps, because he's been in the news a lot, doing a lot of shit. You know, we don't know. He fell off with Rock Nation, so there's just been a lot of drama behind him.
But I don't have a problem with the way that Meek Mill's been rapping. Like, even the Expensive Pain album, like
I loved it.
I like that album more than I like Championships.
Ooh,
I don't. What's on Championships that's really fucking with that like that?
24/7. That's another hit that he had on there with LMA. Dangerous with Jeremiah and PNB Rock.
I understand those. Those were his singles.
Oodles and Noodles Babies. That's another one.
Was that a single?
That's on Championships, yep. It's just a lot of shit, bro. Like, he was just going hard, but I also like Expensive Pain as well.
Expensive Pain, The Hot with Moneybag Yo. I mean, there's a track called Flamers Flow on there. Maybe we just didn't really take note of that. Sharing Locations with Lil Baby.
Yep. Halo with Brent Fayez. That's a cold one. I feel you. Hot with Moneybag. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first one I said.
Fucking with me with ASAP Ferg. So yeah, bro, I enjoyed Expensive Pain, but like I said, the media did it. You know, it didn't sell as well as Championships did, so a lot of people have been sleeping on Meek. But when Meek gets into his bag, bro, Meek has proven that he's, you know, one of the best rappers out. Like, when Meek can really rap, bro. So hopefully he gets back into that with Flamers 5. Comes out Friday. We'll check it out and we'll just let y'all know. But
no, Cari's gonna check it out. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. See, this is when I'm gonna start being really fucking honest on the pod. Like, honest, I'm gonna start letting y'all know, like, when I'm not gonna listen to an album. I'm not listening to Meek Mill shit
at all.
If I hear it's good.
What? Why?
Meek Mill's not really one of my favorite artists. Like,
me neither. But like,
yeah, fuck it.
I feel like
see, look,
I feel like I gotta listen.
No, you don't. Look what the listenership's obligated you to do. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, sheesh. Fuck it. I'm gonna be honest too then.
Oh man,
it's a lot of shit I don't be listening to, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but nah, I'm gonna check out Meek, bro.
I'll listen to Meek. I'm just playing, but some of the shit I'm not listening to. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not this week, but artists that drop. Sure. There are a lot that come out that
I just don't get to, bro.
I listen to it to be a historian and a good potter. I will, like, a lot of the music I would never ever listen to again.
For sure, it's a lot of music I don't go back to. I'll say that.
Oh my gosh, I only listen to certain music so I can let y'all know if it's good or not. Yep. Now, in that, I stumble upon a lot of good music I would have never listened to anyway. But some of that, like most of it, 65% of that shit never gets listened to again.
I'll say 70 shit.
It might get a little higher.
Yeah, it should be trash. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, but we love it.
Yeah, and I listen to music all day, so I mean, I could do this forever.
For sure.
Who's next?
We got Glorilla up next, man. So she's coming out as well. Like we said,
I want to hear this one.
Yeah, man. It's a loaded Friday, I ain't gonna lie. But she's dropping her EP. It's gonna be called Anyways, Life's Great.
Pussy still good.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, life's great. Yeah, Pussy still good.
Looking forward to hearing Glorilla, bro. Of course, I'm a big fan. I ain't gonna lie. I love Glorilla.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah, so I'm
we are in agreement. We're on the same accord with that.
How you think she coming though? It's an EP. It's not an album. It's not a mixtape. How many songs are we getting? Who knows? Maybe like 6 to 8 songs.
I say you probably get 10.
10, okay.
But what I will say is, you probably get the same type of vibe, same type of upbeat flow from Glorilla. This is an EP, not an album. So with an EP, things like that, it's an extended playlist. Mm-hmm. You should be expecting the same type of music.
Yeah, because she's already teased one new single, and the title of the song is called Nut Quick.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it.
It's hard, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in agreement with you. We got FNF, we got Blessed. What was the other one? I can't remember, but it's the same type of flow.
I can't remember the other name of it. She's got 4 songs, or this is her 4th song about to be out now.
But it's the same flow, it's the same type of style, it's the same shit that
Nothing wrong with it.
about.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not hating.
We fucking with it.
Yeah. But I know what you mean. Like with the EP, we're probably gonna get the same sound for however many songs it is. But I will say, I like what CMG is doing.
Me too.
With Glorilla.
They really making her into a star.
Yeah, bro. She's giving us the singles. You give us an EP, and then you give us an album.
Yeah, like give us everything you got of the Glorilla we know now, and then hand us all the versatility with the album.
Man,
she gonna spin back somewhere between like March and June and put an album on y'all ass.
She gonna tear the streets up.
Yeah, there's a lot of this is an era for new young female rappers, like from the last 3 to 4 years, and it's probably gonna last a pretty good while again. The Coil Rays, the Lottos.
Yep.
We've got her now. This is nice.
Looking forward to it, bro. Like I said, I love Glorilla. I love everything that CMG is doing over there with their camp.
We got Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
No. I'm sorry. don't start. Yeah, don't start. I felt like you were about to come with a comment. Like, no, let's not do it.
Sound better on mute.
Come on, Cari.
On mute.
That's what Drake said. We didn't say it.
She's still a 10 though, right?
Yeah.
Is Ice Spice a 10 to you?
No, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this, Cari. We're leaving it right there. We're leaving it right there. We don't have to say another number. We don't have to say what we think she might be. But we leaving it right there. All right, let's go on. Are we still in Glorilla, or do we have a?
No, we can move on.
All right, so we're at a Glorilla. Lil Tjay's got a track coming out on Friday called "Give You What You Want."
Mm-hmm. How we feeling?
He's obviously got an album coming out. He's still on the comeback trail, but I don't feel a certain type of way. I'm just looking forward to hearing it. I guess
for sure. I'm just happy to see bro. Just getting back to himself. You know, of course, we know his situation that he went through. He did perform at the BET Awards. We did see that. I love to see him there, even though he didn't look like himself fully to me. Mm-hmm. Wearing a bulletproof vest and shit, I get the 50 Cent vibes. Like, I understand, but I just really want Lil Tjay to get back to himself. And I know that's hard coming off, you know, being shy, recovering. Like, I don't even know what that feels like. Of course, I could never imagine that, but I just hope he can get back to like where he was before all of that happened. I feel like he kind of lost some momentum because Lil Tjay was really on his way to being like one of the hottest rappers in the game before that shit happened.
I feel like he might have lost it while he was like not being heard from, but I feel like as soon as he came back, he's right back to where he was before, just based off of the fact that he's coming back from being shot.
Yeah, there's momentum behind that. I agree, but I don't know. I just think like he was just on a high that, you know, he just couldn't. It's kind of hard to get back to that, you know, immediately. It's gonna take some time. I feel like we need more songs, we need more music. And
I really feel like he's up there. I feel like he's like the hottest. He's probably one of the hottest rappers in New York. Like,
I agree with you on that. I'm just saying, I just feel like he kind of lost a little momentum with that situation. I mean, he did drop a hot song, you know, little first.
I think under 5, he's the hottest rapper in New York.
Under 5, you said? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, of course, there's not too many people that's competing with him out of New York. I'm just talking about the entire like landscape of the game. I think he kind of lost some momentum there, but I mean, that's not to take away from his talent, bro. Lil Tjay is one of the best.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I want him to get back there. I'm excited to hear this song. I'm excited to hear more music in the future, but I just hope he can get back to where he was. I'm going to just say that.
They got to stop that shit that's going on up there.
What you mean?
He might be good, but that's just not over.
What's not over?
Everything that happened. It's not over.
Sheesh.
Niggas is putting diss tracks on wax. Not TJ, but some real popular niggas from the other side. I'm not gonna go into these niggas because these niggas are prominent rappers in this game. We'll talk about it off mic. But there's a situation still at hand that rappers just we need to rap, guys.
Just rap.
We need to rap, guys.
Stay out the streets.
You know what? Matter of fact, let me shut up. This is not my business. Like, look at me telling these niggas to just rap. You do what you do. You do what you do.
Y'all just stay prayed up, stay protected,
Stay dangerous.
get security.
Nah, for real.
Something, bro. Please.
Let's jump into the news. I don't think we have any other songs.
Yeah, that's it.
So Takeoff's funeral arrangements have been made. It looks like it's going to be this weekend.
Friday.
All right, yeah, heading into the weekend. So it's going to be at a stadium, State Farm Arena.
State Farm Arena, Atlanta, Georgia, where the Hawks play.
It looks like it's going to be a pretty big event. I remember all of this stuff started happening when Michael Jackson died. When Michael Jackson died, he had a stadium.
Staples, right? Staples Center.
It might have been Staples Center. I can't remember. I was 11, but I remember all of it like it was yesterday. But I can't remember the specific arena. It was probably Staples because he was L.A. He really started the arena, stadium, big venue type of celebration, funeral, memorial service type of things. They were giving tickets out to this, or not. I guess they weren't selling tickets to Takeoff's funeral. You could reserve a ticket to Takeoff's funeral.
Yeah, something like that. Which, I hope, like you mentioned, I hope they have like a private.
Yeah, I set that off, Mike.
I hope they have a private session for the family. Let that happen.
There will 95% likely that there is going to be a private homegoing that they can take care of everything the family needs to do before they have that public one. Either that or they're going to have the public one and then the private one before they actually lay him to rest.
For sure. But I do like to see that for figures, because we saw it with Michael Jackson, we saw it with Nipsey, and then we're going to see it with Takeoff. But the tickets did sell out for the State Farm Arena for his funeral. It says that they are no longer available. The event has reached capacity. Fans who do not have tickets are strongly encouraged to not come downtown. No gifts or items will be permitted to be left or near the venue. So I understand, bro, because it's kind of scary.
That place holds 21,000 people, Corey.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's kind of... Because Nipsey, and like I said, I may be wrong. I don't think Nipsey allowed, for his funeral, I don't think they allowed fans.
No, I don't think they allow fans.
So, like, I'm like, that shit.
Now, what I will say is, it's not my business. And the way that a family wants to handle the passing of their family member is up to them. That is completely up to the Ball family. But yeah, what we were saying before, that the most important part is I hope they're having a private homegoing session, just because you want to be able to say your goodbyes with just the family.
Of course, man. And still, it's just an unfortunate situation. I still just feel uneasy even talking about it. I still can't believe that Takeoff is no longer with us.
That we're talking about Takeoff from Migos' funeral.
Like, it's still just crazy.
We are talking about Takeoff from Migos' funeral right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, but that's just where we are, man. But hopefully everything just goes well. I hope it's a great service. I hope fans get to come out and really show their support for Takeoff, because he deserves that. The whole Migos camp, the family, everybody deserves that support, because this is really a big loss, not only for their family, but for the hip-hop community. Like, this is a huge loss for us. You know what I mean? So I hope the fans really, if you have tickets, if you were able to get tickets before they sold out, I hope you really appreciate this moment and really enjoy it, because to my knowledge, I don't think anybody before this has sold tickets to the public. So I just hope people would really take the situation serious and don't act crazy, don't act a fool. I hope there's no disturbance at Takeoff's funeral.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
Just rest in peace once again, man. I can't believe Takeoff's not here, bro.
I thought this nigga was crying for a second. I mean, okay if you were, but I was like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Bro, it's just crazy, bro.
I want to brighten the mood up a little bit. Takeoff, Offset, Quavo, known as the Migos, they began their career, their first album or their first mixtape dropped in 2011. However, In a press conference earlier this week, LeBron James was asked about his relationship with Takeoff, listening to their music when he first started that. Takeoff's death. He got asked about Takeoff's death.
Right. Because he dressed up. You know, he changed his Abby
To Takeoff.
a picture of Takeoff, and then
He dressed up in the suit as Takeoff.
Takeoff. There's a picture of Takeoff in a black suit. He has a Jesus piece. So LeBron, pregame wore a similar suit, had the bust down Jesus piece.
Yeah.
Just like Takeoff. But yeah, like you said, after the game, he was asked about the death and how he feels about it. And he told a story about when he first joined the Miami Heat, which was in the year of 2010, about how he was playing Takeoff and the Migos all through the locker room and how his teammates was like, who is that? Turn that off. LeBron is saying he was the first one on the Migos before anybody. He said his teammates didn't even know who the Migos were.
I'm not gonna lie, but LeBron's fucking lying. I was trying to find a really nice way to say it before I just got it out. LeBron is fucking lying. Unless you're Drake or somebody that was really, really, really tapped into that music space like that, and I know LeBron considers himself a historian of music.
Right.
We were introduced to Migos. Now, on that Atlanta side, they were introduced to Migos in 2011, 2012-ish.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, the first mixtape came out in 2011.
It was 2011, yes.
Okay.
The Masses was introduced,
Versace.
yes,
2013.
to Migos in the summer of 2012. No, that was the summer of 2013. It was right before Nothing Was the Same dropped.
Okay.
That was the summer heating up for Nothing Was the Same. He dropped the remix to Versace.
Right.
And the Migos was laid on us like a fucking egg. That's when LeBron heard of fucking Migos. Mm-hmm. I'm not even giving him the 2011, 2012, I found you then. No.
The streets is saying that LeBron is a habitual liar.
Yeah, a compulsive liar. That's crazy. LeBron, why are you doing this?
I love you, LeBron, but he didn't have to do that, bro. He could have just said, I heard him whenever he heard him, but I don't think it was 2010, bro.
There are literally hundreds of threads going on about the type of shit LeBron could be lying about and is now lying about.
Yeah, starting off with Drake and 21 Savage. He said, I knew Drake was going to be at the top of the game as soon as I watched Degrassi. I was the one who actually told him to collab with 21 Savage. Sounds like LeBron.
Yeah, he's a historian.
Yeah, bro.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, there's an interview of LeBron. He was asked about Malcolm X's book, the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Oh, gosh. I remember that shit.
He has the book in his hand, right?
Do you know how long it took him to explain what the book was about? And he still didn't explain it even in that.
Because he didn't read it. Even though it was in his hand at the time, and they asked him about it, the reporter said, hey, what's that book? And he tried to talk about it, but I don't think LeBron has ever read the autobiography of Malcolm X, bro.
The thing about it is, why the fuck did he bring that with him? He wanted to be asked about that book. He didn't think anybody was going to ask him for a book report.
That's a habitual liar.
What the fuck, LeBron?
You remember the song that came out with Black? I forget who else on the song, but he was like, Old Navy. Habba do Old Navy. He know the word. I'm just like, Bron, what's good, bro?
Yeah, and he faked A&R 2 Chainz's album. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
He didn't fake A&R, bro. He was actually in the studio with 2 Chainz, man. Shout out 2 Chainz, bro. Even though you hate that album, I love it.
You know what? LeBron might have A&R'd that album.
Because you don't like it.
No, now that was that
Rapper
go to jail? Some shit like
Rapper
that?
go to the league. Man.
Okay.
That's why he brought LeBron in. No 2 Chainz played basketball. He was a hooper, dog.
Think about this. Like, I love 2 Chainz. I hate rappers. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Like, I love rappers, but I hate these rap ass niggas.
Why?
Because there's certain shit that they just think they're getting so introspective with it that it sounds smart to them, and it's really the dumbest shit ever. A nigga will be like, I went back to my old hood. I named the album Back to the Street. So I went and bought a $500,000 pendant of my street name, nigga. That's the type of shit that he did. The album's called Rapper Go to the League. Mm-hmm. So you go borrow an NBA player, nigga?
Yep, in the off season.
For what?
Taking up Bron's time when he should be practicing, studying his playbook. He was in the studio with 2 Chainz. and on his shit. No lie. LeBron organized that nigga's album.
That's why it sucks.
It don't suck, bro. It's a cool album, bro.
It's the only album that nigga Tony wasn't on. Tony wasn't no Teddy, wasn't no Tony. That was Chainz.
Yeah, man. It's great though. But yeah, Rapper Go to the League came out 2019.
You call it great?
Out. I like it. I'm gonna call it good. I ain't gonna say great. I'm gonna call it good.
There we go.
It's good.
There we go.
And I'm a big 2 Chainz fan.
I'm a huge 2 Chainz fan. We are from the 2 Chainz era.
Right. Y'all niggas was not there during the True Religion era. You was not there.
You was not there. We had to look at every single one of this nigga's project True Religion on the ass. Yep. Imagine that. Never mind.
This nigga's pissing in a urinal. You wasn't there. We were freshmen in high school.
Imagine somebody's rap so good, like you're turning on a guy pissing every single day.
Bro, I'm literally listening.
The cover's piss.
I'm listening to 2 Chainz on the bus to my basketball games. I'm listening to 2 Chainz warming up for basketball games as a freshman in high school.
The album's so good, you're okay with looking at the cover of your phone with a guy just sitting there pissing.
Just sitting there pissing. Literally, it's that good.
True Religion.
Yeah, man. But LeBron, like we said, sometimes he lies. I love LeBron, but he is definitely a great liar. I'm gonna just say that.
No, he's a terrible liar.
Terrible?
We just talked about the Malcolm X shit. That was horrible. We talk about the Migos shit. That was horrible.
Yeah. I got another one said, it's funny, I always knew OJ was innocent. I was actually the one who told the lawyer they should have him try the glove on. Not a lot of people know that.
Now you got me in a whole different bag, Corey. Damn it. OJ's fucking glove fit like a motherfucker. Like I don't know what niggas was talking. Everybody go back and watch that video. Yeah, go back and this nigga is trying his. He is now that if we want to talk about a good liar, a good actor, OJ fucking Simpson. God. Nothing fit. That was the snuggest fit there could actually be.
Bro, I've never seen acting like OJ Simpson.
The fucking term "fit like a glove" came from how well fucking OJ's glove fit. Facts. That fucking glove fit, and he murdered with it. Bro.
Cheer, bro. He was acquitted.
Good for him.
If the glove don't fit.
That is the only win we've ever gotten.
What Cochran say? If the glove don't fit, you acquit.
You must acquit.
You must acquit.
See, look, you don't even know.
I don't know. I'm young.
That is the only win. Like, we should have been alive for that, Corey. That's the only win blacks have ever gotten in black history. Like, if in African American history, during the month of February, we should only celebrate this nigga OJ. He is the only W. Well, look, we've got a few W's. We've got Nat Turner.
Obama.
He was willing to die for it, what he believed in. You've got Martin Luther King.
Of course.
You've got Malcolm X. Yep. You got Magic Johnson. He beat AIDS. You gotta put Magic Johnson in there. This nigga beat AIDS. He's the first nigga rich enough to get the cure. Oh my gosh. Yep. Then, like you said, we got as much as you guys don't like him, and he is and he was on that Bush train. You got to put Colin in there.
Colin Powell?
Absolutely.
God damn, Colin Powell.
You got to throw him in there. Rest in peace, that boy.
Damn.
Yeah. Then you got to throw Obama in there.
Yeah, for sure. And then OJ Simpson.
OJ Simpson.
He definitely goes in there.
OJ Simpson is a black great. He's the only black in judicial history that we got the fucking win on.
And it's crazy, bro, because you know we told y'all before, we watched the OJ Simpson trial, the remake with Cuba Gooding Jr. It was great.
He ain't getting no win either. He's going to fucking jail.
But it's crazy to see like people was really on the streets celebrating OJ, and I'm like, y'all know OJ, he
Dude, he
not telling the truth, bro. Like, I'm like, something going on here.
He got so jealous. Nigga, just imagine getting so jealous. You poke your ex's boyfriend like 40 times.
Dog, and he got off.
And her.
That's tough, man. We wasn't alive though, so I ain't gonna say too much, but OJ got off.
Oh, for sure.
He got off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's probably the only in history that
got off.
They got the skate, and he only got the skate because we don't think about it because we were born post OJ trial, so we only know the smear of OJ. I mean, I'm sure you've listened to your mom Dukes or your pops or your grandparents or like my parents. I've listened to them talk about OJ before the trial. OJ was like how niggas look at LeBron.
Yeah.
Like OJ was like,
he was like Michael.
OJ was the Michael of sports. He was Magic. He was like Magic Johnson.
Yeah, for sure.
It didn't get bigger than the juice.
No, facts, but it's just still crazy because like I'm looking at the evidence and I'm just like,
oh yeah, no, but
just like fuck.
But no internet shit like that. That's
right. Okay.
Clean that shit right up.
Yeah, man.
And Johnny Cochran.
Come on now.
R.I.P. the GOAT. He get on there too. Johnny Cochran on that list.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out Rob Kardashian too.
No cap.
We add you in too. You get a pass.
Rob doesn't even know of the legacy he built.
From that moment, from that case, he literally built a legacy.
Rob Kardashian literally has no idea.
Damn, bro. That's
that crazy. His almost got us canceled. I'm stopping it there, man. Where we at next? Ooh, man, I'm not gonna get us canceled. Shout out the whole Kardashian Jenner family.
Yeah.
Because they fine. Drake and 21. Let me get the fuck out of here before we ruin this this whole thing. We're almost the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
When we came in on Monday, we said that Drake and 21's album, of course, was amazing. I'm doubling the fuck, tripling the fuck, quadrupling the fuck down. I've been playing this album all week.
Yeah, we talked in pre-production.
Nonstop.
I told you, like, it's almost unhealthy, the amount that I've played this fucking album.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Non-stop, start to finish, over and over on repeat. Like,
it's sick.
I can't stop listening to it.
It's sick.
Jesus Christ. Like, I didn't expect it to be this good, but when you put...
every song.
You put Drake and 21 Savage together, I don't know if we ever could have expected a combination to mesh this well. These niggas sound so good on every song.
The thing is, we've heard them before plenty of times on features with each other. But I've never in my head, after any of the features, thought they need to be on an album together.
Yeah, never, bro.
But this was a match made in heaven. This is something we didn't know we needed.
Mm-hmm. And I said that when we first reviewed it. I said that this shit was better than we could have even imagined, and a lot of people expected. But when you pair Drake, who's the greatest artist in the game, and then you pair him with 21 Savage, who we told y'all he's still, in my opinion, slept on. A lot of people don't really respect 21, but 21 Savage is one of the best. We've said it before. When you pair two of the best in the game together,
this is what you get.
Yeah, I was going to say, of course you're going to get something like this.
Yeah, what you see is what you get. I'm the best. I'm the best. Let's do this.
Amazing.
We talked about their first week sales. When we came in on Monday, we said they were projected to do around 350. Mm-hmm. We checked back on, I'd say maybe Saturday, Sunday. They were projected to do about, I'm not Saturday, Sunday, my apologies. Monday, Tuesday, they were projected to do 390. They're projected to do 400,000 first week now.
It's Drake, bro. Like, you can never underestimate
And
Drake.
it's 21. We are talking about peak 21. Mm-hmm. We'll get back to the sales in a second. Let's have the conversation that me and you were having off mic, Cari. Okay. Do you know what we're talking about? I looked at you as we were playing some of these tracks, and I said, Cari, 21's the better rapper on all of these songs. Every single one.
Look, I know Drake got into his bag. I know Drake had the shots. I know Drake, was talking about Meg. He was talking about Kanye. He was talking about Ice Spice. Talking about Serena's husband. I know that.
Cool.
21 Savage out-rapped Drake on this album.
Yeah, without a single shot. Without a shot thrown.
And I just want niggas to really listen to what he is saying.
No, listen to what you are saying right now.
Because I think a lot of times we get Drake has this effect on us where it's like a lot of times Drake, don't get me wrong, he's a great. I love Drake, but a lot of times Drake gives us lazy ass bars and it sounds good, but it's really not much. It's not too much thought that he puts into his rhymes sometimes.
Just clever.
It's just clever. He's just so good. He's so smart with his pen,
He's
bro.
really wordy.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
so
like Jay-Z.
Facts. But 21 Savage, if you really listen to what he is saying,
he's spitting. He's putting down bar for bar for bar. And it's meaningful.
Right. That's why I say you can actually take away from what he's saying. Like Drake, a lot of times he'd give us those one-liners, and we love them. It's like, oh shit, oh did you hear what he said? But 21, you'll hear some shit, and it's like, damn, how did he even think of that? How did he put those words together? How did he rhyme that with that? 21 is like that, bro.
And he switched it up. I don't like Cari because Drake did his equal part,
of course,
but this was 52 48 21 Savage, because
split decision.
Yeah, it sounds like I just gave three numbers and they were off. 52 48 21. I'm giving these niggas lottery numbers and shit.
Facts, Powerball numbers, nigga.
No, but 21 definitely had the upper hand with the better rap on this.
Yeah, in my opinion, for sure, bro. And like I said, I just think a lot of people need to appreciate that more. Coming from 21 Savage, bro, he's like that, man. He's one of the best, bro. But I think people don't expect it from him, so they don't hear it.
He's jumping out and letting y'all know now, though. He even came back and doubled down. I think he was on Clubhouse. Mm-hmm. He said the entire 2016 XXL list, which we know for being one of the greatest XXL lists of all time. Mm-hmm. He said, yo, none of these niggas can fuck with me. Yeah. I rap better than everybody on that list.
Absolutely. He said, any of you niggas who want to challenge me in the verses, bro, let's do it.
And now, I know that 21 Savage is a respectful nigga in this game, too. So when he's talking, I know he's talking to every single rapper on this list. But he's not saying it on no beef shit. I know 21 Savage. That he's just saying just the way any other rapper should think I'm the best. Mm-hmm. I can out rap you niggas.
It's just the competitive nature.
It's competitive nature.
Yeah, that niggas have, and I respect that because when you are as good as you are, 21 Savage,
claim that shit.
You should talk your shit.
Talk your shit.
Of course, man.
Drag your pause. Drag your nuts.
Facts, bro.
That's what. I'm sorry. That's nature. Mm-hmm. I'm the best. I'm gonna put this shit in y'all's face. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
I want to ask you though, because 2016, like you said, was one of the greatest XXL.
You gonna ask me, is he really the best
freshman list that we've ever gotten, right? So I'm just gonna ask you, does he beat everybody on that list?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna name the list, and then I'm gonna let you explain why you say no. We have Lil Yachty, Designer, Dave East, Denzel Curry, G Herbo, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Dicky, Anderson .Paak, 21 Savage, and Kodak Black.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he losing to?
Kodak. I think when we put the pen to the paper, 21 Savage will be able to rap better than Kodak. But if we talking bar for bar type shit,
versus battle.
What do you mean verse? Verses
verses in a verses.
Oh, I don't mean in a verses song for song.
Okay.
I mean if somebody were, I don't even mean freestyling. I mean just off kind of freestyling. If we were talking off the dome and I had to rap until I had no more rhyme or no more breath to make rhymes or I couldn't think of anything else, Kodak is taking that.
And I'm going to kind of agree with you as well, just because I love Kodak.
He got that flow to go forever.
He got the flow. 21 Savage has the bars.
He has the bars and the mind.
Right. But Kodak has the flow.
Kodak has the flow. He can make the shit sound creative. Right. He makes it sound fly and saucy and swaggy. And
it could be words that don't rhyme, but he'll put it together. He'll mix it so well where it's like, okay, that shit sounds good.
Kodak shit is cool as cool. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
But there's something with 21s that's super introspective. Mm-hmm. So I'll say overall, 21 is the better rapper, but I don't think he can out rap 21. I mean, 21 can't out rap Kodak Black.
I would say Kodak is the only one on that list who's gonna give him a competition. Respect to everybody on that list. Lil Uzi, I love Lil Uzi, but he's not bar rapping like 21 or Kodak.
Denzel will, but you understand why he's not
on the
being
same
named
level.
Like that.
Right,
yeah.
Of course.
But Denzel has the bars,
sure.
and if he was as popular and as big, he would hold a huge candle.
For sure, of course. And then, like I said, Lil Uzi, he's not just like a bar spitting rapper.
No.
He's just like a pop star. You know what I'm saying? So Kodak, in my opinion, is the only one who could challenge him and who would probably, come out on top if there was like a battle between those two. But definitely, like I said, I respect just him being competitive, saying like, you niggas are not better than me. I'm on top of the game. You niggas don't have an album with Drake. Let's just say that.
And I respect every other rapper that came out after him that was mad as fuck at what he was talking about. I mean, they weren't mad because they understood the nature too. Like, Designer wanted to sound like he was mad, but Designer was understanding the nature. Kodak was understanding the nature too. But I understand every single one of them coming back to is like, no, I understand what you're saying, but fuck that.
Yeah, bro, it's like sports.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not better than me, nigga. You can't dribble better than me. You can't shoot better than me. You can't rap better than me.
Prove it. If that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, and Designer, he remade his 2016 freestyle.
Yeah, he did Timmy Turner again, but he named it
I don't even know what he named it.
21 Savage. He was like some savage. If you wish it for a burner, kill it. I love Timmy Turner. I love the song.
I do too, but I don't like the remake in 2022.
Me either, because it was one of those things that was for a moment in time. This was
right.
Designer.
We're not doing
you
that.
were weird. We didn't know like if you ever really talking or if you were just going off the shit. When you came out with Timmy Turner, it was so off the wall that niggas were on Twitter trying to Timmy Turner was really a school shooter. And he's getting a burner and he's gonna go kill everybody at the school.
We didn't even know what he was saying.
This is metaphoric. He's introspective. He's one of the greatest.
Not Designer, bro. Were we really saying that?
Real shit. Do you not remember when people were like,
I remember
there's an actual meaning behind Timmy Turner and it's about a school shooter.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
what was the teacher name? Crocker? Was it Crocker?
Yeah, he was afraid that Timmy had really up parents. This is stupid ass. This nigga popped his bones into 46 different positions for a half a second. I really think that he might have really up parents. If you know, you know. You had to be there,
Thanks,
man.
Bro, that's crazy.
That shit is fucking
that
funny.
Shit funny, man.
All
that
right,
shit
man.
funny, bro.
Where are we at with this next?
Moving on, man. So did we announce the first week sales though? I know you kind of mentioned
400. 400. Yeah, we said 400.
Okay, cool. So we can move on from that.
Oh, we could talk about how Vogue is suing the fuck out of Drake and 21 Savage.
Of course. So you know with the rollout, they did these fake impersonations of Colors. They did what's his name? Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
They did Tiny Desk.
And if Vogue sued, there's more lawsuits on the way.
Of course. Even though Tiny Desk and what's the other one?
Tiny Desk really tapped in with him.
Yeah. Colors did too. Even though that shit was fake, they performed Privileged Rappers.
I didn't see their fake colors.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Colors commented on it like being funny, so I think they're cool with it. But Vogue,
because all right, and that's one of the conversations we had this convo with Hoppy, and what you just said about Tiny Desk and Vogue makes sense about what I said about. I mean, with Tiny Desk and Colors, makes sense about what I said about Vogue. Hoppy was saying something about like Vogue should have took the free promotion and just ran with it.
yeah,
I replied and I said, Vogue doesn't need any of that fucking promotion. I'm thinking in my head, you could put 45 Drakes together and it still wouldn't be as big as Vogue magazine. Vogue magazine, it's Vogue.
Yeah.
Now,
Vogue.
Colors and Tiny Desk, that's a huge look for both of those platforms to have Drake. Like, yes, 21. 21 could do Tiny Desk. He could do Colors, and it could damn near be expected for him to do it. Mm-hmm. To have Drake on Colors, you would never get Drake on Colors.
Yeah, this is the boy.
Drake on Tiny Desk would maybe
Will be the most viewed Tiny Desk of all time.
Yeah, but it's something you probably would never get.
Right.
So that's a big look for them, and people thought that it was actually real, so they were heading to Tiny Desk, they were heading to Colors. They ain't mad at that. That's promo.
They probably appreciate it.
Yeah, that's promo.
Yeah.
Vogue magazine. We dance with the likes of Drake's every morning. We interview the likes of Drake and have Drake's grace the cover of our magazines once a week or once a month, or whatever it is that we want to call it. We don't need your little fucking promotion, Drake. We're actually offended. I'm actually offended.
Not offended, bro. It's Aubrey Graham. They don't care.
No.
I feel you. They are suing them for $4 million in statutory damages.
And they're going to win.
Of course. They say they claim the rapper's unauthorized use of the Fame fashion magazine to promote their new album, Her Loss, was a deliberately deceptive concept for their Vogue magazine. So they're suing them for $4 million.
Think about Vogue magazine, and I'm sure Drake's been in or on Vogue
Probably
plenty of times before
as well.
Yeah, plenty of times
for sure.
But if we're talking about that, they're talking about an interview more than likely that they've done with the platform. Mm-hmm. Vogue doesn't want to stand behind the content of Her Loss. No, that's the biggest part.
Yeah, I get it, bro. Like, so not to reiterate what you just said, but you have these smaller platforms. I'm not gonna call them little, but Tiny Desk and Colors, they're smaller compared to Vogue. Vogue doesn't need that promotion. They're gonna look at this as an opportunity to capitalize.
And like what I just said before, Vogue has a much broader audience, much broader than hip hop.
Right.
They probably have a minuscule hip hop audience. You think that Vogue magazine wants to be associated with Pussy and Millions? I think the fuck not. We're suing you guys just so we can let everybody know we want that type of content as far the fuck away from Vogue magazine as possible. Mm-hmm. And the biggest way to do that is to show it that way. We're going to sue you.
That makes sense, bro. I understand it.
This is Vogue.
Yeah. Drake and 21 not tripping off that, but I also understand Vogue.
You talked about spinning blocks and damping niggas' shirts.
Right.
I'm sorry. I love you, Drake, and I love you, 21. I'm talking as Vogue. I love y'all. Get that content away from this business.
Yeah. Makes sense.
The only way that they could slide out of that is because 21's hair covers a little bit of that O up in Vogue. But we know what the fuck is going on right now.
It did. It does. Mm-hmm. You don't see the O.
That might be the only little thing you get to slide out.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. I'm glad you pointed out. I think they did that on purpose.
For sure they did it on purpose.
Okay. I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah. Okay. Of course that was done on purpose.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't even looking. I made mental note of that.
Okay.
They did that on purpose.
They could low-key win. Now I got to look at the other ones.
Now, what I would say is,
they probably still won't win.
They probably still.
Yeah, for sure. Because you can still make that out.
And that's a machine. We're talking about Vogue magazine.
Right. But still, that's smart, though. That's smart. Now, I'm going to go back and look at the Tiny Desk.
Yeah, let's add some reasonable doubt in there.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy.
All right. Where are we at? Are we moving on from the entire Her Loss, Drake 21 situation?
Yeah.
All right. We've been hearing a lot about DaBaby on tour. From the very beginning of the rollout of Baby on Baby 2, we've been hearing about how sales didn't do well. We heard about how he had to cancel the New Orleans show because he couldn't sell out 1,500 in the venue. Mm-hmm. Now we've got some new information that came in about a show that he was doing in Alabama. The show was on sale, buy one, get one free. And even the buy one, get one free tickets were $22.
Yep, $22 plus a $5.92 fee.
That's just online tax, shit like that. Now the $5 fee, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
$22, that's a low ticket to see someone that less than 3 years ago had the #1 song in the world, and it was one of the biggest artists in the world. Now we understand the drop.
For sure. And I mean, coming off a new album as well.
Yeah.
Baby on Baby 2, like you stated, you would think that he would be able to do more, but this is a small venue. The venue reportedly only holds 1,300. But still, to see DaBaby do a BOGO deal on his tickets, I don't know. I don't know what that says about DaBaby, man. Like, is he really falling off?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's not falling off.
He's falling off in the industry, music.
It's systematic.
Yeah, but like his overall lifestyle hasn't changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? He still has bread, but the fame, being on top of the world, being the #1 artist, the top of the charts, shit like that, that's what's falling off.
The thing about it is he has music and revenue from royalties that continue to come in from music.
From the song.
He has millions of dollars. He has houses, cars, real estate, things like
Jewelry.
that. So we think about making money as a rapper and making those millions and millions every single year. If we think about the average millionaire, DaBaby is good. DaBaby's great.
He's good for life.
He's in one of the greatest spaces you could ever be in.
He's not broke, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Far from it.
This is just an industry thing. He's being blackballed, you know. It's just a thing that happens, unfortunately, for certain people when you cross a certain line.
He's being ousted from the industry.
Yeah, bro.
Clearly, I mean, it's clear.
It is what it is. It's unfortunate. He's taking to social media. He sees it. He sees the comments. He sees the posts. He's addressing it. He's posting videos and things like that. But DaBaby's fine. Like, he's not really worried about this situation, to be honest. To my knowledge, based on what he's posting, I don't think he's too much worried about it, because even if the venue only holds 1,300, he's probably gonna have 1,300 people in that venue.
Does he ever get to come back from this?
I don't think so.
Though unfortunately, I'm gonna say the same, just because I feel like if he were to take a lot of time off, that does a whole lot of good. But by the time he's back, the landscape is gonna be far moved on from DaBaby.
Yeah, it's over.
Even if he were making the music that we have out in that day and age, fans are so fickle, and even the adult fans from our day and age, when we weren't so fickle or fickle now, we will have moved past DaBaby.
Yeah, like, he's not one of those artists, in my opinion, that can take a break for an extended period and then come back and drop music, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, we've been waiting for you." If DaBaby takes a break and goes away, if he comes back, people are just gonna be like, "Okay," like, people are not gonna give a fuck.
Unless he had a huge song, he would have to have a huge song.
But do we really now? 2022, does he do that again? Does he give us a Suge? We don't even, like, that sound.
No.
That's what I'm saying. That sound is gone. It would have to come back. And right now, the way rap and hip hop is moving, I don't see us going back to the 2018, 2019 sound. We're far removed from that.
I hate comparing him to 6ix9ine, and I don't mean it in that way, but DaBaby, when he blew up, he did it up so up that he was in the media every single day for months, to where it became, oh, he's been in the media every other week for a year, to where he's been in the media every other day for a year and a half to 2 years, to where when you see something at the highest level so much, it has to return back to its original state at some point.
Right.
It's returning.
It's unfortunate, man. But like I said, he's good, bro. Like,
he's good.
Yeah, he's good
forever
in his personal life. Rap, I don't know what's his landscape moving forward.
Yeah, business wise.
But personal, his family, his children, he's fine. DaBaby's gonna be okay for the rest of his life. And that's all that matters, bro. As long as he's good outside of rap, of course, I know he's a rapper. We appreciate the music. We want him to make music. But if he's good in his real life, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Are we ready to move on from this? All right. We're talking about love. We're talking about Diddy now. Diddy picked up a New York cannabis property with a $185 million acquisition. I have an article right here. It says that he agreed to buy a handful of marijuana dispensaries and production facilities across 3 markets of from Cresco and Columbia Care for $185 million. Once complete, this deal will create the largest black-owned cannabis company in the country.
Sheesh.
The deal is expected to close towards the first quarter of 2023, and it comes as 2 firms work to finalize a $2 billion merger for it.
That's crazy. It says the production facilities will be in New York, Illinois, Massachusetts, and Chicago.
Yep, and inside of New York, it's going to be in Brooklyn and Manhattan, and in Rochester and New Hartford.
I mean, that's a good deal. $185 million. That's crazy. He did just recently celebrate his birthday as well. Shout out to Diddy. He turned 53.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah, his birthday party was crazy as fuck, bro.
Diddy is known in the industry for having the best parties.
Best parties.
Yeah, he's known for having
crazy,
the greatest
bro.
parties in the industry.
I want to go to a Diddy party.
We'll make our way to. We'll get to go to a Diddy party
Shout
one
out
day.
Revolt, man. Sign us, bro.
Yeah, no cap.
Real talk. I'm trying to go to them Revolt parties, but how do you feel about this though? The cannabis deal. I know we talked about. We always talk about marijuana cultivation, things like that. But how do you feel with Diddy making these moves?
I don't want to speak too much because I don't know too much about what Diddy plans to do with the deal. So I don't know. I haven't always followed Diddy like that. I've only seen a lot of his business dealings, and I don't want to speak too soon on what he's gonna have going on. But from what I'm seeing, he's purchased a lot of dispensaries.
Facts.
And the production facilities for the dispensaries or for the marijuana facilities. So cannabis is moving into a really, really huge space to where we're damn near going to have big canna soon. I just hope he takes care of this and does this in the right way. I know he's an avid marijuana smoker.
Of course.
So I just hope that everything he does is taken care of in the right way. We'll see in the coming years how things pan out. I hope he's been in the cultivation game, getting game soaking up a lot from the greats in it. Yeah, talking with Jay-Z, talking with Burner, talking with those guys, talking with Wiz, talking with Snoop.
That's my only fear as well, because like I can compare this to Elon. Like I said, with Twitter, you can buy Twitter, you can figure it out as you go along. Mm-hmm. Something like marijuana, there's people who have been sitting on these ideas for years. They've been waiting on these laws and bills to be passed so that they can make certain moves.
Right.
And somebody like Diddy who can just come in because
just buy it.
Because I'm worth a billion.
Yeah, and just buy it.
I can just come in and drop 185 million and just take over. It raises questions, you know what I'm saying? Especially because I know in New York, marijuana is, legal, whatever, but I don't know about
newly legal.
I don't know
within
about
the last 2 to 3 years.
Illinois. I don't know about Massachusetts. Like,
Illinois is legal.
Okay, what about Massachusetts?
Massachusetts is legal.
Okay, cool. So at least he's making moves where it's legal. What about Chicago? Chicago as well?
Illinois.
Oh shit, I'm my dumb ass.
Yikes.
Yeah, but hopefully, I mean, like you said, I see where you're coming from because, like I stated, sometimes because you have money doesn't necessarily mean that you're the right guy for the business. Not taking away from Diddy. I love Diddy. I love that he's making moves, but I hope he's the right guy for this business move. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I had no I just like to play things by the feeling. And I don't know Diddy. I don't know those guys. But when Monogram with Jay-Z opened, I had a really good feeling about it from the very beginning. I feel like I need to wait on this one.
Agreed. It's gonna take some time.
I know, but it's because, and I didn't want to speak too soon. This is all I'm gonna say. just based off of political things, whether it's getting somebody out of jail, getting somebody their masters, making sure a label or management is taken care of. When it comes to taking care of the culture or taking care of business with the culture, I have never questioned Jay-Z on making sure that the culture is protected and that we're protected in what he's doing. When you look at business on the other side, you don't see the same type of things or the same type of ethic
With Diddy
that you see with Jay-Z. So when I think about, does he have everybody's best interest in heart? I'm sure he does. I just can't feel it immediately the way I feel when Jay-Z does something. Oh, we're in good hands.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. Diddy's track record just doesn't match up to Jay-Z's. I'm gonna just say that.
It doesn't make you feel like you're immediately in good hands.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You got to test the waters.
Right.
And I have no problem testing the waters with Diddy.
Yeah.
I just got to see.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to see.
Absolutely, man. I love it though. Like I said, he's a billionaire now. We talked about that, and I'm just glad to see him making moves. So hopefully this ends up being a good business deal.
Absolutely. Let's move on. There's too many motherfuckers on this earth. Now you're starting to realize why they did COVID and shit.
Oh, chill out, bro.
No, I'm not saying understand, but
No, they not ready for that. Bro.
Oh, we're about to get canceled again. Let me stop. The human population is set to reach 8 billion before Sunday. By the end of this week, there's set to be 8 billion humans covered across this earth.
Damn, man. Shout out Nick Cannon. Shout out Elon Musk.
Shout out Future.
Shout out Future. Shout out
NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy.
We probably shouldn't even mention him. Now he wants to fuck us up.
Shout out Ocho Cinco.
Absolutely. Who are we thinking about?
Shout out John and K plus 8.
Damn it. I was just about to say John and Kate. Damn it.
Real talk, though.
Shout out the sextuplet mom.
Nah, facts. Everybody, shit. I know, I can't think of nobody else. Shout out the Brady Bunch.
Shout out the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Shout out the Osmonds, the Jacksons.
Facts.
Shout out the Ball family.
Everybody. Man.
Who else are we thinking about? Damn it.
Yeah, I can't.
Who the fuck has a clan?
Can't think. Kardashians.
Oh, shout out. We already shouted out Rob Kardashian. Shout out Bruce and Kate Jenner.
Yeah.
Brake Jenner.
Yeah, man.
Koos.
Shout out to everybody just having babies, man. Sheesh.
Man, that shit scared me. I just gotta chill.
Right. Sheesh.
8 billion people?
8 billion, man. That's crazy, man. But that just lets you know, like, if you ain't happy, move along.
No cap.
There's 8 billion people in the world, bro.
Also, for people that feel like the fucking world revolves around you,
come on now.
Let this be a reminder, and I don't even mean this in a bad way. I just mean it in a realistic way. Grasp how small you are. And keep Kari's laughing. I really mean this in a true, like, not a joking and not a ha, not a slap in the face to you. But if there's instances where you didn't get what you want, when life's not fair, when things like, just remember, there are 8 billion people, and you're not as big as you think you are on this earth. You are really, 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 really small. Yep. And we all are.
Yep, minute, man. It's crazy. 8 billion people. Like,
it's like an ant.
Damn.
Full of ants. Yeah. An ant in a fucking bed full of ants.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. 8 billion people. Amazing, though. Like I said, shout out to everybody, though, that's contributing to the growth of our population.
Yeah, shout out all the fuckers. Shout out all the sex havers.
You niggas need to wear rubbers, boy.
No cap. And also shout out all the masturbators.
Facts.
And that you guys are keeping us well intact too.
Facts.
We need duality. We need balance.
Facts. Shout out to all the nuts that didn't make it.
Yeah, shout out to all the sterile niggas.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the niggas with vasectomies, all that shit.
All the hysterectomy ladies.
You know, shout out to y'all, man. 8 billion people.
Wow.
Crazy.
Shout out to the tubes tied. Shout out to the burned ends. We love them. Oh my gosh, it ain't no like a set of burnt ends, man.
No, crazy.
That thing.
I'm trying to see what that is.
I'm just trying to see what that. I ain't never had no burnt ends before. All right, man. That's crazy. Begging for the burnt ends. Right. That is fucking nuts.
Insane.
Imagine like hunting for tube tie ladies.
That's crazy. Like what do you even ask somebody? Imagine being on a first date.
Are you tube tied?
I was saying, like, how do you even like bring that up in conversation?
Hi, I'm Roderick. Are you tube tied?
Is it that simple, bro?
Yeah, and the one girl that answers right off the rip knows I'm trying to fuck raw.
Damn.
Yeah, like, hi, I'm Roderick. Are you tube tied? Hi, I'm Roderick. Do you still have ovaries?
Insane, bro.
Hi, I'm Roderick. What year were your ovaries removed? They weren't. Next.
Shout out to the blind dates, man.
And this was comedy style. Like I hate having to tell people what was comedy. Yeah, man, that was just joking.
Just jokes.
It was joking, guys. All right, sorry. Move on. It's not enough to have a blue check on Twitter anymore, obviously, Cari.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Elon's been trying to charge $8 a month for blue checks.
He's adding it into the Twitter Blue thing, I think.
Yeah.
So now, along with the blue check, you can pay for a sign under your account that says official. And I'm not sure if that's pay for, so let me stop. Or if that's something you can get an extra verification for. Mm-hmm. So you'll have a blue check if you're verified, but there'll also be something I guess you can request that'll say official to know that you're not a parody account.
A double verify, I guess. Because why would you need that if you already got a blue check?
Because Elon wants $8 a month.
Oh, okay.
Now, what I will say that Elon has done, he's figuring out every fucking way to squeeze this dollar out of here. Let's fire 36,000 niggas and let's start implementing more exclusive content. He said they were losing like $3 million a day before he fired.
Four,
I'm sorry.
4 a day.
Before he let everybody off.
Which is crazy. Imagine losing $4 million a day over a year.
He didn't want to, which is why he stopped.
Facts. But I'm just saying, though, like, before he purchased Twitter, they had to be losing probably more than that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's horrible.
What the fuck is going on?
But after dropping that and adding more exclusive content, he's probably already making an ROI.
For sure. But it's still, a lot of people are leaving Twitter. Whoopi Goldberg, I seen her leave. Another person got banned because they posted,
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin, the comedian.
She posted her name. She changed her name on Twitter to Elon Musk.
Yes, not her @ name.
Yeah, just her name, her profile name.
And then he
banned her.
He banned her permanently, and then made a statement, or either he made a statement before or after, letting it be known that anybody who does not state in their bio that they are a parody account, and that is posing as someone else, will be immediately banned permanently.
Forever. On some Donald Trump shit. But Elon just trying to put his foot down, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, he's a new owner. He's just trying to put his mark, bro. Like, this is Elon's Twitter now. This is not Jack's Twitter anymore. You know what I'm saying? So he's just making a stance, but he's ruffling some feathers. Of course, it's going to take some time. Anytime there's a change of ownership, these things happen. This is not new. You can look at any organization, any industry. When the owners change, there's always going to be some dysfunction at the beginning.
You're right.
But with Elon, I'm still just waiting to see how this shit plays out. He also tweeted that there's going to be a lot of shit going on with Twitter in the coming months. A lot of good shit, a lot of bad shit. He said just stick with him. Just ride it out.
He stated that all forms of content moving forward will be monetizable on Twitter. Mm. So in the most indirect way possible, he let you know that OnlyFans will be will be coming to Twitter. I'm not like
No, I know.
yeah,
it's funny.
Because if you remember last year, there was a report that came out, or there was a report that came out this year that between 2020 and last year, when that whole canceling OnlyFans debacle happened, Twitter strongly considered housing their own type of adult content monetization platform. And now Elon's saying that you'll be able to monetize all types of content. So all the nice free porn we get on Twitter is about to end.
Fuck. Back to the free sites.
Yeah.
Shout out to the free sites.
No, shout out the troopers on Twitter that put their content on there for free.
Facts.
Like, you having OnlyFans, but you still put content on Twitter for free?
For free, man.
Tuh.
Twitter's about to change, dude.
Yeah, Twitter's already changing.
It's literally already changed in has it been like 2 weeks?
It hasn't been a full 2 weeks. No, I don't think so.
That's crazy. But yeah, it's already changing. Like you said, you can just feel it. Every time I just sign in to Twitter now, I just feel different. And I follow Elon. I've been following him way before he even purchased Twitter. But even him tweet, he on some like Donald Trump shit, how Donald Trump always tweeted every day and kept us informed.
Well, Elon tweeted every day even before this.
Right, but now that he's the owner of Twitter, it has more significance every time he tweets, because now he's tweeting about moves within Twitter. Just like Donald Trump kept us informed. He told us about every move he was going to make before he made the move. Elon is doing the exact same thing. So you're kind of like watching it unfold right in front of you. So it's kind of weird to see changes, to see people leave, to see people get banned. It's like, oh shit. But I'm still just looking forward to it, man. Like I said, Elon, I don't know where he's going to take Twitter, but I'm just sitting back and I'm just going to see where it goes.
I'm OG Twitter, so like I'm always excited to see what new developments come with Twitter. It doesn't matter who's owning the platform to me, but if there's certain things that I don't like, of course I will remove myself from the platform. But yeah, I'm open to seeing all these changes go down.
Great.
Are we ready to move on again? Mm-hmm. So Facebook, of course, their parent is Meta. Mm-hmm. They are now laying off people. They've laid off 11,000 people, about 13% of their entire workforce, and it contends with faltering revenue and broader tech industry woes. CEO Mark Zuckerberg said in a letter to employees as he laid them the fuck off.
Yeah, so is this so just staying in Elon, is this because of the moves that Elon is making? Or
Absolutely.
Or is there more going on Facebook, Instagram, Meta side?
Of course, there's always more going on over there because they're more tied into shit they can't even talk about.
Data, privacy.
Yeah.
Right.
But with this, I think this is a look over at Twitter. They're saying that Elon has come in and quickly found ways to solve debt.
Evolve.
Yeah, and I feel like if Facebook isn't making some insane sort of return on income, they're gonna start
laying people off.
There's no way that between the Facebook marketplace, between Facebook gaming, between Facebook dating, between Facebook Watch and the actual social media platform itself, that this Meta, the Meta Quests, with all this stuff, Messenger, that they're not making
money
hand over fucking fist.
Facts. They should definitely be profiting.
I mean, if you look at Zuckerberg, they're profiting.
I mean, he's profiting always. The company may not be.
No cap. You're right.
That motherfucker's profiting always. But yeah, man, I can understand it. Like I said, there's definitely pressure with Elon. Like, of course, before he bought Twitter, he was already making noise. But when he buys Twitter and he's making these moves, you see Facebook take, note of what he's doing. You see these other social media platforms take note as well. But it's just weird to see, like, Elon's coming in, he's making moves fast, bro. Like you said, it's been less than 2 weeks, and now Facebook is laying off people. It's just like, damn, is Elon really on to something?
Elon's always on to something. We're talking about the guy that can say something and shift the entire market.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if he's in the space these days where his words are shifting the market, but we're talking about a guy that could say something and move how much $1 was worth. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's that important.
Makes sense.
And he's making a lot of waves already.
Yeah.
Speaking of waves, we can get out of Elon, but we were talking about Meta, Facebook. We were talking about the Meta Quest just a couple of seconds ago, the VR headset. There's this guy, a 30-year-old. He goes by the name of Palmer Luckey. He created a VR headset that if you die inside of the game, it will actually kill you in real life. What the fuck kind of year? It's 2022, but what time are we living in?
Fucking crazy times, man. So, we talked about it maybe a few months ago. You were able to get your hands on an
Oculus. I have a Meta Quest 2, yes.
I was able to enjoy it. You let me
you did use the Oculus.
And it was crazy. We told y'all about our metaverse experience.
It's real as fuck.
It's real. It's very weird, because it's a different world. We're just so used to just being in our own world on planet Earth, and there's a different world that you can tap into.
Absolutely.
It's kind of weird, but moving on with this guy, he has created a device, another Oculus, where if you die in the virtual reality, you will actually die in real life.
Yeah, I got a little more on it right here. It's Palmer Luckey, a leader in the virtual reality world and founder of the Oculus. Oh, this is the founder of the Oculus.
Yeah,
okay.
He's that guy.
Better known as a part of Facebook's Meta, created a VR headset that will actually kill yada. Okay. Players put on a Neve Gear virtual reality headset and open the new game called Sword Art Online, which is a Japanese-based game. The device is connected to 3 explosive charge modules above the screen that are aimed at the player's forehead. Should the player die in the game, the microwave emitter will go off, obliterating the human's head.
What?
Yeah. He also founded something called Anduril, a weapons and defense contractor that won large contracts with the government. Said the explosive charges on the headset are one of he usually uses in. Okay, yeah, no, we don't have to keep going on. It's gonna blow your fucking head up.
Facts,
if you die.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking just shoot your shit off, bro. But this is crazy.
They have a microwave aimed at your head.
It's just crazy.
That if you die inside of the video game, it will heat your fucking brain up.
I will say though, it's not for sale. Let's make that disclaimer. But this shit is crazy for somebody to even be able to create this. Like, how are you even allowed to create this? You can't do this in office. This has to be done at home. There's no way that you're getting this through in office.
How does
this get created, bro?
How do you play this?
It says here, look, he says the device creator, this is Lucky once again, was able to hide it from his employees, regulators, and contract manufacturer partners. I am a pretty smart guy, but I couldn't come up with any way to make anything like this work, not without attaching the headset to gigantic pieces of equipment. This nigga is crazy.
No cap.
What the fuck, bro? That's insane, man.
I'm at a loss for words.
And I was just going to say it's scary. Virtual reality already, like, to some people could be scary because, like I said, you're literally in a different world. And I don't think people really, like, realize that when I say that, you're literally in a different world. Like, it's a virtual reality, literally the definition. But for you to die in real life, possibly, that is the scariest shit in the world. That's not going to lead people to wanting to buy the Oculus. Even though this is not for sale, people are already afraid of change. This is not a good look.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. You hit the nail on the head.
This nigga's fucking crazy, bro.
Everybody that owns or is in some sort of type of chief executive position is in some sort of fucked up space right now.
Yeah, for sure.
The Tyson's Food CFO was arrested last week for falling asleep in another nigga's home. I don't even know what the fuck you sent me. This is the article to it. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
I'll read it, man. So, we like to say he had a time last night. This nigga had a time last night. So the CFO of Tyson Foods, his name is John Tyson, was arrested over the weekend for allegedly wandering to the wrong home and falling asleep in a bedroom. It's reported in Fayetteville, Arkansas, that John was booked into the Washington County Jail at 2:23 a.m. According to police reports, Tyson, the great-grandson of the founder of the meat processing company, was charged with public intoxication and criminal trespass.
Now, listenership, I know what you're all asking yourself. I know what you're all asking for us to clear up. Yes, he's white.
Facts, because if he was black, we would be reporting a death.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on now, let's just be real.
Yeah. I don't understand. How do you get drunk and make it into someone else's home?
You know, because
and feel comfortable.
Facts, because you know we talked on the last episode. We talked about jobs.
Again, I'm not white.
Right, of course, but we talked about jobs, no call, no show. I told y'all my story, how I had a hangover moment.
Told y'all about the bookstore.
Got fucked up, things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've never stumbled into a house that wasn't mine.
No, absolutely.
I don't know how that happens. How do you go?
Ask Amber Geiger.
Facts. But how do you do that? How do you go into a house, lay down, go to sleep, and nobody was nobody up? It was 2:00 in the morning, but how do you even get in the house?
That was my thing. How do you accidentally try the right unlocked door?
Yeah, that shit something not adding up to me.
There it is. And sometimes, and this is many a times that we talk ourselves through things on the podcast.
Right.
I didn't come into this thinking something's not adding up. This is fishy.
Me neither.
But as we've started to speak, much more is going to unfold from this situation in the coming weeks.
He was led inside, bro.
What the fuck happened? We started just simply covering how the CFO of Tyson walked in. No, Cari, there's something very foul about this situation.
How do you get inside the house?
And this man was probably caught before something really terrible happened.
Do you think they figured out who he was after and then was like, oh shit,
this sounds crazy.
Let's capitalize.
I just got the craziest chill. Something really crazy happened.
Yeah, bro. Especially if he was out of his mind intoxicated. He's not remembering anything. They could pull your wallet out. They could see your ID. Tyson. John Tyson. Fayetteville, Arkansas. There's not too many Tysons in Arkansas.
This is the Tyson boy, guys. That's what they were saying.
Let's run it up. Let's call the police and say this motherfucker just stumbled in our house and fell asleep.
Or something really, 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 really bad happened.
At Tyson?
No.
Oh.
Whether it was at this house or with this Tyson guy.
Yeah.
And this is the butt of the story that we got to hear the good part.
Yeah, man. Fuck. I be wanting to know the truth.
I know this is some JP Morgan shit. Tyson's so high up we might never find out.
No, of course we'll never know the full truth. But there's gonna be more that comes out from this. It's obvious.
Yeah, no, there's foul play in this
for sure. But you don't wake up 2:00 in the morning in somebody's house that's not yours on accident.
I will say this again, because any normal person locks their doors. How do you stumble into the one perfect unlocked door?
That's my only question. I'll leave it at that. How did he get inside the house? I'm just gonna leave it at that, bro.
This is creeping the fuck out of me.
Facts.
I want to stop talking.
Right. Let's do it, man.
Do we have anything else that we need to get into?
That's it.
All right. That was episode 190 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's been your boy Roderick.
Yes, sir. Cari, we out.
All right, man. Hell of a pod. Let's get the fuck out of here.